Thank you for joining us on our Family First Life Tri-State Serve the People podcast. We appreciate you tuning in, spending your time to develop and grow with us. Follow us, please, on all our social media platforms at Family First Life Tri-State or FFL Tri-State. We love you. Keep listening, and I hope this information is serving you across the country. All right, everybody, thank you for jumping on with us. Family First Life Tri-State Training Day podcast. I got my man Steve Johnson, Vice President in the building. Family First Life.
Yes.
Helping 30 families a month. Yes. And he's up here from Maryland with his cousin, and these guys are getting it in. It's an honor to have you here today, my brother.
Same. True blessing.
Absolutely. So I wanted to talk to you today about some of the things that you're doing. I mean, as I heard the story, you were recruited Warm Market.
Definitely.
From your cousin Andre.
Yes. And my other cousin Brennan. Yeah.
What was it?
It was three of us.
Three of y'all?
Yeah.
So he recruited all three of y'all? Or y'all all started at the same time?
Well, Dre got Brennan in.
Okay.
Brennan called me one day, and he said, you can make timeshare money again. And at the time, life wasn't good. I would took anything at that point. And that was it.
Okay.
That was it.
So you was hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, like I didn't have to see no checks or nothing.
You was ready to go.
I didn't even look at the presentation until 9 months in.
So talk to us a little bit about your journey. How did you get rolling? How did you get started? And then how did you start going out there and actually protecting families?
Okay, so like my story is kind of unique. Mm-hmm. When I first started the business, my cousins told me about the business. I trusted. And that's the good thing about Warm Market. Within the Warm Market, you trust people.
No question.
And through that trust in the relationship, most times people get started without hearing money or checks. Just out of sheer trust, I got involved in the company. But the biggest thing that happened, Mark, was that it took me a long time to pass the test.
Got it.
Yeah, it took me 12 times to pass the test.
No.
Yes.
You was definitely determined.
I'm dead serious. It took me 12 times to pass the test.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique story. I don't think I'm all about it.
I have no shame in my game. Hey, look, I went to Howard University to HU.
Okay.
You know, but 12 times.
A Howard grad.
No.
12 times.
Puff Daddy.
Okay, gotcha.
I left a little early.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. What was it about this test that kept tripping you up?
I wasn't focused at the time.
Got it.
Wasn't focused at the time. Anything that happens in life is all me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just all me, basically. That 11th time, I think I called Andre. I called Andre in the parking lot, about to go in there. I'm super tired. Went over a few questions. I was like, Dre, I keep seeing the same question over and over again. He told me what it was. Luckily, those questions popped up again. I passed the general, failed the state, came back to 12 times, passed the state.
Okay, so why did you go back 12 times? Like, what kept you going back in?
Because I just believed. Like, I truly believed. I believed in FFL. My family have a background in business. I understand, like, how business really runs. I seen the turnover. I looked at the comp rates. I saw examples like yourself that was winning in FFL. I didn't have no type of trade or anything to fall back on.
Got you.
So this had to work. It had to work. I didn't have no plan B or nothing like that. And then the most important thing to me was taking care of my family. I don't have no wife or kids or anything like that, but taking care of my mom and dad was really important to me.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Because you said I didn't have anything to fall back on.
Nothing.
Which means, like,
all or nothing.
If this is what I'm seeing it to be, this has got to be my truth.
Yes, that's what it was for me, Mark. You know, I never looked for a handout. I just wanted an opportunity.
That's great, dude.
That's all I wanted. I didn't need no handout. I didn't need nobody to buy me leads or nothing. I didn't need nobody to put nobody on my team. I knew if I had an opportunity, I can get to the top, and I had friends and family that would do it with me, and they can be a blessing. I could be a blessing for them also. That was it.
That's very strong. I mean, that in and of itself is unique. Yeah. Well, 12 times is extremely unique.
$840.
But
right off.
Right off. You counted the amount of money that it took you to. But that's great. I mean, that's such a good story.
Yeah. So I was introduced to the business in February. I didn't write my first policy to November. So when I got involved in the company, it was me and my cousins. We got an office. So before I even wrote my first policy, I was already paying rent to an office.
Wow.
So we already in the beginning was working out of like this is our bunker right now. We have to make it work.
Got it.
And all of us just stay focused.
Yeah, no doubt. Love that mindset, man.
Yeah.
So, after 12 times, that's a huge celebration to the point of, I got to get to, now it's not even like I'm hesitant to get to work. I'm dying to get to work. Yes or no?
And yes, but in the process though, right? Most people get in FFL and don't understand the compensation plan. So in the process, I was still recruiting my warm market.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my warm market was getting their license before me. But people was falling off at that time, because I wasn't in the game with them.
Got it.
Right? But I never missed the event. I was always on the calls. I was always on the Saturdays. I understood what I had to do to get to the top. So once I wrote, I think I got in November, January, sales manager. February, senior sales manager. And then VP, 5 months.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's strong. So, what are some things that you're doing from a lead mindset activity standpoint to kind of get the results you're getting?
Okay. Everything starts off, first of all, with it has to be written down. Your idea can't just stay in your head. I have to write it down. It has to be something that I see every single day. So I do have a routine. I do wake up in the morning like around 5 o'clock every single morning, pray, meditate, get back to my my to-do list.
Yeah.
My to-do list is to be in the office by 7:30 to start setting up my appointments. After I set up my appointments, we go into a training around 1 o'clock, and then I'm recruiting. At that time, even when I'm out, away from the office, I'm always talent scouting, if that makes sense. And it's not like I'm out at the places like, hey, do you want an opportunity or anything like that? But
hopping out from the bushes.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. That's crazy. You know what I mean? It's invasive right there. But what I do is just with the relationship with my friends, and I just do it over and over and over and over and over again. That's it.
I like that. I'm back to no shame to my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm back to that.
This is my
truth. You can't lose with that foundation.
Yeah, that's it. So
because it's honest.
It's just honest.
Right.
You remember 8 Mile?
Yes.
You remember when Eminem was going against the last guy? He said, I am trailer trash. I am that. So it's like with me, I'm telling people my truth, and people accept that truth.
Yeah. They can't do nothing but accept it because you accept it.
Exactly.
I think that's a major gem in life, is when I think a lot of times we're playing for others a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean like the image of what others want you to be.
Exactly.
You're coming here and saying, here's who I am.
Yep.
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Not to be repulsive, but to draw more people in.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you embrace all your faults and all your flaws, then when people you're making fun of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Eminem won that battle, because he had given them this is that. Now what you got to say?
Exactly.
And you ain't got no lyrics.
And then the second thing comes across, Mark, was that being coachable, being really coachable. I could have been different because my cousin's younger than me. I'm 36. He's 31. But Andre already knew the business prior coming before FFL, and I respected that. I respected that he understood the business. I respected that he knew where to go. I knew that I had to play my part, and he played his part. So we had an understanding. I didn't, because he was my cousin, try to lean on him or I can't do things. No. If we're going to do this, we're going to get to the top together, we're going to have to hold ourselves accountable.
That's strong.
6 days a week.
I feel you, brother.
6 days a week.
I see that.
Yeah.
So 6 days a week. How many appointments on average are you running a week? What are you spending on leads every single week or every month?
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you again. I was always spending a lot of money, but I'm just starting to really get down to understanding lead flow and how you can't just jump in the lead flow. That's something that you just actually just fall in, you start leaning into the lead flow. The lead flow start taking over you after a while. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
It's now in you.
That's a good way to look at it.
So for me, I was spending crazy money, but I still wasn't getting the results that I wanted at that point. But then, as time kept on going, now that lead flow is starting to come better.
Got it.
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing or that you did to help the lead flow get to where you want it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I listened to Andre first. Again, I started with the final expense. Then I started getting back into the 3-month mortgages. And the mortgages got me to another point that I had enough money to go back and start getting the other mailers and the BPLs. And it's just working out good for me now.
That's awesome.
Yes.
How many families on average are you helping a month?
Probably like 19.
19, 20
19, 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want that to grow? Or you?
Of course.
Okay. What are some things that you think you can do? Like if I got new agents on this podcast right now listening, what are some things that you can recommend to them, or some things that you can do to help that grow? What do you think are some things that you're missing to get that to, and where do you want it to go?
Well, the first thing I had to do for myself was really get my call down.
Okay, I got it.
My phone script.
Yes, sir.
And, sometimes when people are messing up, they try to change everything. It's just, you really just need to go back to the basics.
Got it.
So I had to really get back to the basics on my phone script. Setting solid appointments, not just quick sets and things like that. Understanding the client and just being a real professional about it when getting into the home.
Got it.
Not saying like, walking around running or anything like that. I'm saying like knowing your product for real. Because people buy from the professional.
Right.
And that's hands down. Once I change them things, I'm seeing numbers go extremely up, because more important to me is just leading by example for my team.
Leading from the front.
That's it. Me putting deals into the Slack of where, your team do it.
Yes.
I do it for my team to see it.
No doubt.
That's it.
Got it.
To show them that it's possible.
No doubt. Now you grew to VP in 5 months.
About to hit senior VP.
About to hit SVP.
Yep.
Love it. What are you doing to fuel the engine as far as agents are concerned, and what are you doing to help get agents out of the blocks fast?
Oh man, all the time. We do have like a strong system down there at 4815. That's the address of the place.
I heard you say that earlier. I'm like, what?
We do, but I've been truly blessed to have a lot of leaders that came in my warm market that did just like I did. So having that system coming in, I just tell people to come into that office. The office is really going to teach you everything. You can't do it from home.
100%.
And moving from that office, that's how I really grow. It's not, Mark, this is not science. I'll be honest with you. Like, this is not science at all. It's not science at all. So I just basically get them in that office. We have a system. If they play that system, they'll win.
Makes sense.
That's it.
Makes sense. So you guys are having success with that system. It's a duplicatable system.
Yes.
People plug in, they can win.
Yes.
New agent to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
They want to have fast success, or they want to change their mentality from fear to empowerment. What would you tell them?
Go out and just do it. I'm still scared to do things. I just have the courage to go do it.
Facts.
I just face my fears.
That's good.
I don't have nothing to fall back on. If I don't do it, my team don't do it. I can't preach to my team that I'm not doing what I'm not doing.
Right.
So I'm real conscious. It's almost like being a preacher. A preacher is like one of the hardest probably jobs in the world. Right. Or whatever.
Right.
Leadership positions, you got to lead by the front.
No doubt.
Can't show no fear.
Yeah.
Because when you fear, your team will lose. And when you need, your team will lose too. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. When people ask me, work. But having a system, having a blueprint, because sometimes people could do too much work and you're not doing nothing at all.
Got it.
You got to have a real something to follow.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How often do you call your manager or mentors to help you when it's not going as good as you want it to go?
I talk to Dre every day. I talk to Dre every day, but I never talk to my team about bad things.
Right.
I keep it up. Even when I'm talking to Andre, I gotta keep it up.
Yeah.
Because too much complaining,
yeah,
you're gonna knock yourself out the game. You're talking yourself out the game. See, when I got in a business, Mark, somebody like yourself who made integrity, was a true example to me. So it was possible to me. So when I got involved in the game, I already understood the finish line before I got started. I know what I'm doing it for.
That's strong.
I know who I'm doing it for. If I don't do this, nothing rolls. If I stop right now, nothing rolls.
Wow.
So we're gonna finish this year. But in the between time, what I will find anybody, what I'll tell any leader, if you really want your business to grow, you just pour into the people around you. When your life is really going bad, pour into somebody else.
That's good, yeah. That's
you
true.
know, I know my team. I know Mr. Eugene Marshall. I know Amaka Anderson. I know Rakita, Mr. Davon Anderson. I know Jamal Norcom. These are all my close friends, plus 10 years. Who got involved in the business without even looking at the business. So when they tell me things like, look, I'm about to have my first kid, first thing in my head is, well, we need to get you to 400,000. What do we need to do to get you to 400,000
How many families is that?
How many families is that? 400,000?
400 families.
100 families.
400.
Well, 400 families. Let's
mad
go.
at that?
We're going 400. Hey, look, Peter. Let's do our thing. I'm sorry, Mark.
You good? You
yeah,
good. Keep going.
but basically, I really focus on my team.
No doubt.
You know, I'm the people's champ. They're gonna rock with me.
Who dubbed you the people's champ?
You remember the movie Gladiator?
Yes, I
if
did.
the people love you, they will do for you. Yeah. But you gotta love the people, though.
The mob is fickle, my brother.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm just kidding. That's all fun. But that's good, bro.
But yeah, I love the people. I love my people, though.
That's good, man. I mean, again, you can see it. It's you have so much passion.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that's just bleeding from your pores,
Yeah.
and it's obviously driven you in this business, and it's gotten you to where you are and where you're going.
Yeah.
What is your goal for the remainder of the year?
To help my business partners get the VP.
That's strong.
That's it.
I love the way you say it too. Very, very giving, life-giving to people. So, listen, man, I appreciate you, Steve. Thank you for getting in here with me.
Sure.
Thank you for laying this thing down. I mean, I see a lot of great things in your delivery and your transparency and your honesty. I think it's very easy to follow.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's very easy to follow.
Yeah.
So I see big things for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff, brother.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you coming in, man. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing. We love y'all. God bless.